What if, in the middle of a bright and ordinary day, the sky went black, not because of an eclipse, not a storm, not nightfall, but because the sun itself vanished. No warning, no explosion, no time to react, just silence, and then darkness. In the blink of an eye, the engine that powers every living system on Earth is gone. The sun, our star, our life source, our clock, our fuel, has ceased to exist. What would happen next? This is not science fiction for the sake of thrill. This is science at its most brutal, most honest, most awe-inspiring. Today, we'll follow the real, calculated cascade of consequences. You'll discover how long humanity would survive, what would happen to Earth's orbit, what temperature we'd face in days, weeks, and years, and most haunting of all, if we could ever escape the fate that follows. This is not a story of survival. This is a lesson in dependence, physics, and what it means to orbit a star. Let's begin. Light takes time. Here's the first surprising truth. If the sun suddenly went out, we wouldn't know immediately. Light and gravity don't arrive instantly. The sun is roughly 93 million miles away. Light from it takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds to reach us. So for over 8 minutes after the sun is gone, Earth continues as normal. Birds chirp, satellites orbit, photosynthesis continues. Humans go about their day under a blue sky, but in reality, the solar system is already dead. We are just experiencing the echo of a past that no longer exists. Then, minute 9 arrives, and everything changes. Instant nightfall. The transition would be absolute. No sunset, no gradual twilight, just instant darkness. The sky above would become a field of stars, clearer and colder than anything we've seen. The moon would disappear. Planets too. None of them generate light. They only reflect sunlight. It would be darker than night. Even starlight, as distant as it is, cannot replace what the sun provides. Our planet, once orbiting the center of our solar system, is now drifting, and drifting fast. The gravitational collapse. Gravity is the architecture of the cosmos. Every planet, every orbit, every celestial balance is held in place by gravitational relationships. Earth, for the last 4.5 billion years, has orbited the sun due to its gravitational pull. If the sun suddenly disappeared, as in its mass was instantly removed, Earth would no longer orbit. It would continue in a straight line at roughly 30 kilometers per second, 67,000 miles per hour, according to Newton's first law. Not only Earth, but every planet, asteroid, and object in the solar system would spiral out into the galaxy. We become a rogue planet. This doesn't mean immediate destruction, but it does mean cosmic isolation forever. The thermodynamic clock starts ticking. Now let's talk about heat. The sun delivers 174 petawatts of energy to Earth every moment. It maintains our climate, powers the water cycle, enables photosynthesis, and keeps our oceans liquid. The moment the sun goes out, that energy input becomes zero. Earth begins to radiate its stored heat into space, but receives nothing in return. Within 24 hours, the average global surface temperature drops from 15 degrees Celsius, 59 degrees Fahrenheit, to near -6 degrees Celsius, 21 degrees Fahrenheit. Tropical regions experience their first frost. Deserts freeze. Entire ecosystems begin to feel the bite, and the cooling doesn't stop there. 1 week later, death of the biosphere. After 1 week, the average global temperature is around -18 degrees Celsius, 0 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the freezing point of seawater. Lakes, rivers, and the shallow ocean surfaces begin to freeze. Snow falls in equatorial regions. Ice sheets expand. Plants stop photosynthesizing immediately after the light disappears. But some can survive a few days using stored sugars. After that, mass plant die-off begins. The food chain shudders. Herbivores lose their food. Carnivores lose theirs next. Within a week, agriculture is over. Crops die. Livestock starve. Ecosystems begin collapsing from the bottom up. Power, panic, and the last light human civilization relies on a balance between energy input and energy consumption. Without the sun, solar power is gone immediately. Global power grids become unstable. Fossil fuels become the last hope, but are limited in duration and incapable of maintaining infrastructure on a global scale. Nuclear plants continue functioning, but they are few and fragile. Within days, cities begin to lose heat. Within a week, heating systems fail in millions of homes. Governments declare states of emergency. Societies fragment into survival zones. Some flee to geothermal regions, areas like Iceland, Yellowstone, or Kamchatka, where Earth's internal heat can sustain life. Others go underground, searching for insulation, but no plan is global enough, fast enough, or efficient enough. The planet is cooling faster than we can adapt. A month later, ice world Earth by day 30. The global average temperature drops to around -40 degrees Celsius, -40 degrees Fahrenheit. The oceans are frozen dozens of meters deep. The atmosphere becomes denser near the surface and begins to stratify. Rain ceases. Winds become chaotic due to thermal imbalances. Weather systems no longer exist in any recognizable form. Animals are extinct, except those in human care. Plants are gone. Human survival depends now entirely on technology, hydroponics, artificial light,